did you deceive us, Choice? Oh, why, Choice? I feel like crying now. I feel like hitting my head on the wall. Why? Choice TV, why did you lie to all of us, all your viewers? Eh? This is so unfair. Okay. That mom of 5 revealed, maybe unknowingly, revealed that it has been a year since you divorced with your husband or you separated with your husband. It has been a year. And for it to be a year, that means, because for a woman to make up her mind and say it's over, she must have done so many endurance, so many pain to make it work. Maybe for a year, 2 years, 3 years. For a woman to finally decide and sit down with the man and say it's over, she must have tried all her possible best. It's either it's not working or the man finally did the one that pained her to the marrow bone. Okay, now, a year from now is November last year, or let's say December last year, or even if it's January. But since then, you have been acting up on camera, doing no shaking. You are a mom vlogger. You are not real. You are a mom vlogger that includes your husband and your children, your husband or your partner or your baby daddy. I don't know, because we never saw wedding picture. You said he paid your bride price. We didn't even see the video of the bride price, which means you are just living together and having children. And you even said in your last video that he kept saying, "Na children I come born, no, na children I come born, no," which means either you paid him to come and born children for you, or he feels that you are using him to born the children that you have always wanted. And let me correct you. That was a video you made 5 months ago about unique choice. Where is your husband? That people have been asking unique choice 5 months ago. In that video, you are advising women that they should get pregnant at 35 if they have not found husband. By 35 years, that they should born children without husband. That is so wrong choice. At least, if you said 45, a woman at 45, even 50, can still give birth. 80% of women, they don't enter menopause so late. Some women find love at 40, 45, get married and still have children. Why are you advising a 35 years old woman that is still young? Oyibo people, they marry at 35, 40. They live their life, enjoying their life. They settle down and they still have children. And you're advising a young girl of 35 to have children just because they are not yet married. It's never too late. If you're not able to find someone that is compatible with you at your 20s, you can find them at your 30s. Then, you can wait up to 45. And by then, you have established yourself and be able to take care of any child you bring to the world. Do you know that so many women are still struggling at 35? And you want them to be a single mother without having the money to cater for their children, thereby suffering their family. And then, you know where we come from. African men, most of them shy away from marrying single women. And even if they marry you, they'll be treating you like a second-class citizen. Even women that marry a man that already have a child or 2 children, treat them like second-hand citizens, not to talk of a woman. That will even make it worse. It's only in abroad that people don't mind that someone is a single woman. But what of all those women in Africa, most of our ladies in Africa? At 35 that you should be hustling, making money, saving money for your future. You want them to have a child. They are not yet old. 35 is even the actual age. From 30 to 40 is the actual age to get married. Let me tell you. Marrying at your 20s is not so advisable because you have not lived your life. You have not enjoyed life. You have not seen the world. A man will just come and cage you in at that young age. You will not focus on him and children all your life. Maybe by then you have not established yourself. You will be at home taking care of the children while the man go out gallivanting. By the time you will get to your 30s, he might decide that he doesn't want you anymore. By then, you have wasted your years sacrificing your life for him, having children for him. And if you are not able to work and cater for the children, your life will be over. Because most women will choose to stay with their children and, to be with their little children until they are big enough so that she can be free to work or do anything. And you are giving that wrong advice. That is a very, very bad thing to do. Okay, now, let me get back to the point. You lied. During those live streams that you have done privated, whoever that make video, You will come out. Sandra will make video of a prank. You will come out and talk. People will be laughing. You guys will be mocking, saying you better leave. Now I understand what you are trying to do. You are trying to make sure you drag so many women out before you announce your own. Look at even Ukeme. Ukeme was still in her marriage as of April. She told us that it was in April, May, when she went to join her husband, that everything happened and he sent her out. Which means you yourself have left your marriage a year ago. Maybe in November or December or January. Okay, because you in your video, you said that your husband was not there during the unboxing in the Christmas. Which means you have already divorced him you have sent him out of the house by December. You spent Christmas alone. But this year, you were still posting videos of unboxing. And there was one you posted of him buying things for you. You say you do everything on your own. But he used to buy you clothes, shoes. He buys the children things because he's working. Why are you now denying that he's not there? Somebody that is working after work. Because I don't think you have done an 8-hour job. If you have done an 8-hour job, you will see how tiring that it is. When you come home, you just want to lie down on your bed all day. So you that is at home as the housewife, and luckily for you, you have your YouTube. You say you run around the house, do everything. Yeah, one person abroad, with two will be working, while the other one will be taking care of the little children. Then he will be providing. Then you, if you have to support him, you support him. You can't say he's going to do everything. Because in Europe, they do 50-50. Then when the children grow up, you can decide to start working. Why he stop working, or he'll be working. That's how they do it. Even though our men, we still feel that he's an African man, this and that and that. But you wanted children. You love children, so you have to do it. Know that you're doing it for your children, not for your man. And you are still feeling he's not doing enough. You're supposed to appreciate the one he was doing. But that is not the issue why I'm here. Why I'm here talking is because you deceived us. Do you know how many marriages you would have saved? Some people have already left their marriages listening to you, even in your everyday women, because you are telling them leave. They would have learned from your mistakes, or what, when something happened to somebody, you learn from there. You realize that you yourself, that you are better than the person that you are thinking that they are okay. But you kept mute, pretending that all is well in your life and in your marriage. That your husband travel, you miss him, happy Valentine, my husband is not here for Valentine. Why the marriage was already over? That is so wrong choice. You open camera, you hide everything, hoping that nobody will find out, that you keep it a secret. Because I don't think you are thinking that maybe he's going to come back and it will work. Because he was already with another woman who is already pregnant for him, for her to give birth now. It has been 9 months. So you deceive young children following you, watching you. All these young girls living in USA, living in Canada, that are warriors. You deceive them, telling them to go and have children at 35 years. If they can't find a husband. Do you know how hard it is to get a husband in Europe? It's only people that are in Africa that people ask about. Most of them in Europe, the men don't want to settle down. Many of the men, they have turned to agege. They prefer to be with their fellow men because it's allowed. So there are more women than men in abroad roaming about, because the men are looking for women with money. They don't want to spend. So the girls, they will work very hard. They will be the one to sponsor everything. Yet the man will not even take them serious in the marriage. Then after some time, they will become single again, because the man will be messing up until the woman sends him out. Then he will go on to move in with another woman who is ready to welcome him. That is how life is in Europe. Nobody is serious with anybody. Mostly the men, they're not serious with the women. After they do all this sort of thing, they go back to Africa to look for a young, naive village girl to marry. And that is when their life starts. Because they know that the children they have with all these women here, they can never get hold of the child. They go home to marry the one that will bond them the children, that will be their own. So, choice. We didn't do well. We deserve an apology from you for deceiving us all along. Hiding. You are a mom vlogger, for Christ's sake. You're supposed to open up. Okay, look at Lily Pope. She used to tell us a lot of things happening in her marriage, even though she doesn't have to. She has told us a lot of things, a lot of challenges she faces in her marriage, and how they resolve the issue. Once in a year, she comes and sits down with her husband to make videos, and we learn a lot from there. We learn a lot. They are being real. And you people want the husband to be smiling and be kissing her on the camera to show that they are too loving and loving. Then you people will make videos just because the man is not smiling the way you guys want. You will mock her and laugh at her. Why your own marriage have already been over? until she has to come out here to stop you guys. You now insulted her and told her to keep your name out of her mouth, and you went inside. You abandoned all your warriors and ran inside. So your Pharaoh reactors all went inside. But you were even talking about unique choice marriage, making videos. That would have scared you, because just because her husband traveled, people were speculating a lot of things. And you by then your marriage was even over. Then you allowed Ukeme to do her own. It's just like now you are my friend and I call you to explain to you what I'm going through in my marriage. You will tell me, oh, don't worry, it's okay. You will show me that as if you're living, loving with your husband. Then me, I'll be wondering what kind of a man I married. Not knowing that you are you are living like cat and rat. I'm not saying that you should open up and tell me the story of your marriage, but that is not the best way to go about it. Because all those women in their marriages, or the ones that want to get married, I see your marriage as perfect. The way you say, I live in Germany with my 3 cute sons, mommy of boys, and my cute husband. You kept saying that cute husband is why the cute husband has been abusing you emotionally and physically and spiritually, and he has not been so supportive the way you said. And this has been going on for years, maybe 3-4 years ago. Because how long is your marriage? Let's start counting from when you gave birth to your first child. Your first child at least is 7 years. So it's been years for you to make the decision. Do you know what it will take for a woman that is like a pastor, or a woman that is a leader, a whole warrior leader, a whole leader of what's that your group? Everyday woman. What do you call that, your WhatsApp group women? For her to be in a VD marriage, and people are looking up to her for advice and everything, not knowing that she's hiding her own and she's bearing it. You'll be telling women, leave. Then the day their husband will tell them shut up, they will leave. Not knowing that you have been taking a lot of basketballs in your own, but you stayed. You stuck with him. Even as you said, when you found, you already knew that he had someone serious with. It's not like a fling, someone that he has been dating. But you knew, you stayed with him. You took all. And the more you took all, the more he kept doing, abusing you and leaving you to do everything on your own. Yet, you couldn't confide in anybody. You couldn't open up. So what is the difference between you and the Osinachi that you always use and give example? What if one day the man for take something, hit you for head, you go just yakata. Nobody will know what happened. Because we have been seeing you that you're living happily with your cute husband. You show where he buy you things. You show how what they do for Kelewa in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the sink, in the living room, in the corridor, in the everywhere, in the garage. Okay, now so many people would have saved their relationship knowing that they are even in heaven. Because look at Lily Pope. She's talking about her own, not knowing that you get people where she better than. Even Ukeme self. When we say Nigeria she there and she marry army man. The people who scatter her marriage by her in-laws. If the in-laws no put mouth, she and her husband for they live happily. After all, they dated for 2 years. They happy. Do you know what it is for a man that to work and send you the money? He will be paid 50,000. He will send you 40 and keep 10. That is a man that really love and trust you. He did it for years. But after they married, the in-laws stepped in to scatter that marriage. And they are the one that supported him, for him to feel confident, to go and test his bola outside and pregnant woman. Then when they found out, they started pushing the main wife out, which is Ukeme, to bring in the one pregnant, the one that they don't know her character. After she gives birth, she will show them pepper. She will make sure her husband don't give shishi to them. While he was with Ukeme, he still give his family money. That is when he will realize that he just lost a gold while chasing silver. Why chasing cloud? So, but your own. You live in Germany, Europe, where everything is working. This is being so hypocritical. Eh? The way you are talking, that made me so disappointed in you. Because most of us has been looking up to you. How you show us love. Show us the love going on in your family. Me, I'm not talking about you hiding that your child is sick. That one, your child is not even sick. I don't see anything wrong with your child. Your child is perfect. It's just that you want to share, but the boy is okay. I'm talking about the marriage issue. Hiding it. Even if you don't want to share the details, you would have just told us that you don't come out, they marry again. Long time. Don't tell me that you are trying to heal. Because if you are trying to heal, you would have stayed off YouTube for over a year. If you have stayed off YouTube and off reaction, you wouldn't have put yourself in trouble. You wouldn't have done things to the extent that Lily Pope was forced to bring herself down low and use her channel to respond to you people. You wouldn't have bring yourself so low that Editorial and Amy will have to retaliate with all her big subscribers. She had to retaliate to you people to see, so that you people will see how it feels. Only one video she made. Instead of you to apologize to her, you started making a video about her mother. And you made a video accusing her of buying somebody. The wrong information you got from the family Amebo. So all these things is, I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just trying to let you know that in the future, there are some things that you have to look back and do it the right way. Maybe you have made some mistakes in your life. Everybody makes mistakes. Me, I also make mistakes. But let us learn from all these mistakes so that we will correct our way if we really want to be good, so that we will not go back to our old ways. If your husband is not in the picture, don't need to keep it up and keep posting old video saying, my husband is not here for Valentine, I miss my husband, I do this, we are unboxing this one that my husband bought, my husband this, my husband, you have been calling him, my husband, you still be referring to him, why the marriage was over a long time ago. But you see most mom vloggers that I watch, as soon as the marriage is over, they will tell you it's over, then they will stay off YouTube to heal, and then come back. Then the one that don't want to stay off, just like Ukeme, she immediately the thing scatter. Because I know she has tried her best to make it work. But the in-laws kept intruding and controlling her man. Her man suddenly changed. So Ukeme was more mature in everything than you. If Ukeme wanted, she will still be pretending. Her husband is not on YouTube to tell people that he's not married again. Since she has been making videos, have you heard her husband coming to talk his own story? To show you that she would have kept it, nobody will know. After all, her family members are far away from her. She would have just pretended. Or just carry her children and travel and say, okay, I need to travel and leave my husband in Nigeria. But she opened up immediately. And she's healed. And people are supporting her. And nobody's judging her. Nobody's laughing at her. But you thought that the whole world will laugh at you because you know that you are guilty. Your conscience was not clear. So when that woman 5 was making video about you, as soon as she said it's been over a year, hey, I shouted. I say what? Because I know that she's so close to you. You talk on phone, which I'm very sure, and they have been the one consoling you. And you must have told them before you even come on YouTube, as your close buddies and your supporters and people that send you super chat and money. So maybe she's coming to Germany. If she comes to Germany, according to her, she's going to see you physically and console you. So as soon as she said it, I shouted, hey! So, yeah, it's not good to believe everything you hear on YouTube or things are happening. So, the video is already long. Let me not talk too much. But I'm still shook. I'm still shocked. And look at Dinah. Dinah will be real. Nelo will be real. Lily Pop will be real. What's their name? That other woman. What's her name? Hey, I always forget her name. The last one you people tore into pieces. The one that she and her husband, she said they might be deported, that live in UK. That you people brought her that she used to talk about her marriage sometimes. That she was forced to come and tell you people to stop mentioning her name. They had to come out to fight you people to stay off. Just because you people are trying to be, people are desperate to make money out of their marriages, out of what they shared on YouTube. So, I pray you heal. If you cannot take, nobody is judging you or laughing at you, as you can see. You are lucky you are sharing when everything has died down, when you have turned a new leaf. Go and thank Lily Pope that cleared the street of toxicity. As you can see, everybody is trying to console you. Me, I'm just making video out of what I saw, what you posted, and what you said. I'm not trying to judge you. We are all women. I'm just telling you to learn from your past. Pointing out some things you did that you should have done better because you are not a child, you are an adult. The problem I have is that when most people, they don't like it when I tell them the truth. And that is why I don't have a lot of friends. I always like to be honest in what I'm doing. I don't support evil or support liars or somebody that want me to support them just for support's sake. You have to do the right thing. If you can't listen to me, you go your way. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Bye-bye.